you. Huh? So I come home this one day, and I'm really irritated, and I'm looking for a little bit of sympathy. And then there's Bernie, laying on the couch, drinking a beer and chewing. No, not chewing. Popping! So I said to him, I said, you pop that gun one more time! And he did. So I took the shotgun off the wall, and I fired 2 warning shots into his head. He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same. I met East Killian from Salt Lake City about 2 years ago, and he told me he was single. We hit it off right away. So we started living together. He'd go to work, he'd come home, I'd fix him a drink, we'd have dinner. Then I found out. Single! Single my ass! Not only was he married, oh no, he had 6 wives. One of those Mormons, you know? So that night when he came home from work, I fixed him his drink, as usual. He only had himself to blame. You know, some guys can't hold their arsenic. He had it coming, he had it coming, he had it in his prime, and then he used it, and he abused it, it was a good.
You know, I'm standing in the kitchen, carving up the chicken for dinner, minding my own business, but in stalks my husband Wilbur in a jealous rage. You've been screwing the milkman, he said. He was crazy, and he kept on screaming, you've been screwing the milkman. Then he ran into my knife. He ran into my knife 10 times.
If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same. Kereskedelj, nehéz nagyon felejtsd. Ti felejtsd. Ti nem igaz, mert elég vagyok. Nem tudom, próbálod, ha majd van sem. Megfelelti. Ti nem igaz, mert elég vagyok. Próbálom, van sem. Mit? Kereskedelj? Yeah.
But did you do it?
Not guilty. My sister Veronica and I had this double act, and my husband Charlie traveled around with us. Now at the end of our show, we did these 20 acrobatic tricks in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 splits, spreading, backflips, flip-flops, one right after the other. Now one night before the show, we were down at Hotel Cicero. The 3 of us, boozing and having a few laughs, and we ran out of ice, so I go out to get some. I come back, open the door, and there's Veronica and Charlie doing number 17, the spread eagle. In such a state of shock, I completely blacked out. I can't remember a thing. It wasn't until later, when I was washing the blood off my hands, I even knew they were dead. He had it coming. He had it coming. He had it She didn't do it. But if she done it, he had it coming. He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same. I walked down with Chis more than I can possibly say. He was a real artistic guy, sensitive, a painter. He was always trying to find himself. He'd go out every night looking for himself. And along the way, he found Ruth, Gladys, Rosemary, and Irvin. I guess you could say we worked out because of artistic differences. He saw himself alive, and I saw him dead. The jelly bar.